because I was searching, not because I couldn't think. I carried God in my conscience, while the world just let me sink. I came back looking for Jesus, a simple faith, something real. But without even noticing, they changed the center of the deal. First it was quiet, then authority, a voice that said, "This is faith," and stopped explaining to me. They said, "Don't question, don't delay. Doubt is how you fall away. Truth is given, not explained. Just receive it, stay in line." So we learn to believe without seeing, to obey without understanding why. If the prophet said it, it must be true. Even when the facts deny it's not the truth. It's loyalty that keeps the system alive. Under the halo, we learn how to close our eyes. They said we are the message, the final age, the final call. Not followers of any man, but his word stood above it all. The Bible with an interpreter, faith with a silent if, and thus saith the Lord, was the end of every argument. Put the questions on the shelf, pray and wait your turn. One day God will explain it. Just don't try to learn. Ignorance was called humility. Reason was the enemy. Thinking too much meant pride, not being spiritual enough inside. So we learn to believe without seeing, to obey without understanding why. If the prophet said it, it must be true. Even when the facts deny it's not the truth. It's loyalty that keeps the system alive. Under the halo, we learned how to close our eyes. Then one day faith started bleeding. It wasn't doctrine, it was wrong. A child abused, a truth buried, leader silent, standing strong. And I asked myself a question I couldn't push aside. If this is the holiest place on earth, where did the Jesus I knew hide? I looked for evidence, not revenge, for truth, not a fight, and found a bridge with no dead men, and a vision that didn't survive. Integrity. If a prophet fails even once, that's not fear, that's clarity. Not everything that shines is God. Not every halo means divinity. I'm not here to break your faith or force you to agree. I just learned that love listens first, and truth doesn't need to scream. If someday you wanna think with me, not to fight but to understand, I won't say you're wrong. just say, let's walk together and look for truth hand in hand.